looking at and my windows is tinted as though my backseat ain't empty, we just left the Fendi, we getting it all over the place. This is why I need a fan. This is why I need.
What's up, YouTube? And we're... That's not what the fuck. Part 2, picking up where we left off. Here we are 18 months later.
18 long months later.
It's been a long journey, guys.
Long journey, like Rod Wave and Boosie said.
And we're here to tell y'all all about it. I know y'all have been wondering.
We leave off in
Okay, so as you guys know, I posted a TikTok. If you haven't followed my TikTok, there it is. But make sure y'all go check that video out.
Where it's gonna be, like right here somewhere.
I'm gonna put our TikTok right there.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. The TikTok left off where we had got out the car. And after we got out the car, the cameras had to stop. I stopped recording, period. With this officer on the right. And just want to make sure they're talking. The cop told me to. The cop took my phone and told me I wasn't supposed to be on my phone during a traffic stop. So they pull us out the car. They search it. And the first thing they find was the gun. And they pulled it up like... I don't know where the gun came from.
Well, they took us out the car. I'm mad. They found something. I don't know where that shit came from. I don't tote guns. I'm a hard-working brother. I don't bother nobody. They put us in separate cars.
So once they put us in separate cars, that's where things got a little tricky. They put me in a car, and the female cop asked me, she was like, oh, well, whose gun is that? I said, it's mine.
They come to me, said it's mine, yo. Because I ain't gonna let my girl go to jail. Ain't no sense in both of us being locked up. Somebody got to hold it down. And I said, yeah, you know what I mean, it's mine. That's what a real nigga's supposed to do. But they wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. They locked both of us up. So it took like 5 months for us to go to trial. It came with a plea. We
passed each other like once, and I was so happy. He was talking to his lawyer. I was coming from gym. I only went to gym just to see if I could see him. Okay, maybe I'll see him at the nurse's office. I had a job so I could go like try to see him too.
Seen each other at court too.
We was talking through like cells when we was at court. And we went to court like one time together. He wrote me a letter.
For those who don't know, I put your name here and put my name right here. And when it went to the mail room, it'll return back to her. We at the county 5 months. We get to court and boom, they offered me a plea 5 years. I said, all right, bet. I'll take that. That ain't shit. I just did 3. I was like, nah, look, I'll take more if they drop my co-defendant case. Her saying that it was hers, those statements are admissible. They got thrown out anyway. They violated our Miranda rights. Boom. I'm telling them, drop her case, I'll take more than that. I'll take 2 more. My lawyer, they like, yo, you tripping. Like, I'm just asking they drop her case. He's like, what you talking about, yo, take, nah, we can get something better than that. So I'm like, all right, it's not going to get no better than that, because all the charges I got already felony anyway. When they said 5, I couldn't even believe it. I thought I was about to get like 7, 10, something like that. I was trying to get something like that. I'm thinking that was going to be the best case scenario. They come back, she like, all right, they'll drop her case if you take the plea. All right, bet. Boom, give me a pen. Sign that on there, chin up. Yeah, 10 off suspended but 5. I can live with that. In 2022, the guidelines, nonviolent charges, nonviolent drug charges, all that got changed anyway. So like the sentencing guidelines wasn't as bad as it was when I first started getting in trouble. So now it's like in Maryland, you do 65% of your time. It's called good conduct credit days awarded to you. Say if you got like 5 years off the rip, you get 20 days a month off of your sentence. That knocked it down to like 3. And you get a job, on work release, go to school, anything like that. They take more time off your sentence. And then on top of that, once you get like a nonviolent charge, within 18 months of your release date, you can go home with one of these bad boys. That's where we at now. Boom. Wrote my case manager and them, man, what's up with work release? Boy, your ass going home. I came home fucking day before Thanksgiving. It was a blessing. My family was all happy. We was up in here eating turkey and watching football and just having a good old time. We in the crib, glad to be back together. We was back together way before this.
Yo, shit. This did not stop anything. I was still able to see my man. He goes to work release. It's in Salisbury. So
shit, like right around her way, like
it's on the same side of town.
So it was like the step before work release. Like I was about to go to work release, but like before,
he still had a job.
Like this time, I went straight to pre-release because I was within 3 years of my release date. So a couple months later, shit, I'm going outside. You might have seen me walking up and down the highway looking crazy, like, yo, with the highlighter reflective vest on, picking up trash. I'll be out that bitch slaving, yo. Talking about getting like $80 a month. I'm not even gonna lie, this bit wasn't as bad as the last one. The good part about it, I would go to work around my way for real. People could come through there, see me. People will ride by and just see me by accident. Yo, what's up, yo? Think I'm home like whole time. I'm not home. Working for $3 a day. People at where I was at, yo, they treated us cool.
I was coming to see him. I had to travel through the woods.
Hey, yo.
Okay. I had got off work. Fresh off work. We had very intimate moments in the woods. Okay.
Yo, if you wouldn't come, I would be mad. Like, that would mess my whole day up if you wouldn't come.
I go to the woods at least once a week.
If she ain't come, that would fuck my whole weekend up, my whole day. I don't want to talk to nobody, man. Yo, prison different. Like, they got tablets. You go in there, like, everybody laying back on their tablet, playing spades and Pac-Man, and got iHeartRadio, Pluto TV, and all kinds of movies. And ACI Annex used to be like all minimum if you got more than 3 years and less than 7. Like my last bit was a little rougher. I was younger. Like I had to go to like minimum. I was getting in trouble. Then I had to go to medium max. That shit was rough. Getting their head busted every fucking day. If you know, you know. Prison is definitely different. Come from 2015 to 2022. It has changed a lot. Like it don't get fucked up. It's still prison. You still get your issue. It wasn't like as bad. Niggas ain't beefing over phones and shit no more because everybody got a phone. Everybody got a fucking tablet. If your homeboys is locked up right now in Maryland, yo, and you don't got the GTL app on your phone, the get in out app, yo, you a sorry motherfucker, yo. It only costs 20 fucking cents to send your dog some pictures, shoot a nigga a text, you know, some words of encouragement. You supposed to send words of encouragement to your homie, like Kodak said. And it don't even cost no money to put money on your phone now. You niggas get state pay, put your money on your phone yourself and call people debit. You ain't press 0 for your dog. Nigga ain't heard from you on that getting out of that, man. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
My jail experience was a piece of cake. But once the holidays started coming around and my siblings' birthdays, that's when it got to me. But I was able to do video visits. This wasn't nobody coming in the building. You were lucky if your lawyer was able to come in to do a visit. Yeah. I met a lot of good people there. And shout out to Brittany, because like that's really my dog. Like for real. Like we've kept up with each other ever since we came home. And like they say the realest friends you meet are in jail. Like that's when you like get to know people, period. Like you don't know them drunk and high. You know their real self. You genuinely know who they are as a person.
They don't get no privacy. They can't hide nothing from you.
You have to build bonds.
Another thing I want to say, this video ain't to glorify what we went through or like make it sound like going to jail, going to prison is cool or nothing like that. Glory is part of the journey. Like everybody goes through ups and downs. Every person, every couple, you go through challenges. This is just our story of how our love, our bond was put to the test. That shit is whack, yo. Can be in a situation where like you can't really do for yourself. Yo, that shit made my underarms sweat. It made my skin crawl, and I had to call home, ask somebody for some commissary. I hate it, yo. Like I'll run a store. I mean, you want a noodle, give me 2 back on commissary day. Just if you know, it's where you niggas make shit shake in jail. I'm on all that. You know your people struggling and you can't afford it to just be out here doing stupid shit. They feeding you beans and rice every day.
You have to get commissary.
You have to get commissary. That food that they giving you, I wouldn't feed that shit to a dog. It is disgusting. You can't help it. Like you hot sauce, salt, pepper, like that shit ain't helping it. Like that shit is fucking garbage.
Like
niggas in that bitch high off K doing the worm, jumping off bunks and screaming. You in there asleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. Then boom, green team coming in. Hands on your chest. Don't fucking move. Got the dog all up on your fucking bunk, tearing your shit up like you El Chapo. They running around, they stripping niggas butt ass naked one at a time. Niggas coming to your job, making you get naked. Yo, and this is the part that fucks me up about it.
You're
this is the part that fucks me because I'm traumatized. Like, your nigga, like, you got to bend over and spread your ass in front of grown ass man while the nigga sitting there with a flashlight, just looking at your butt. Nigga like this. With a fucking flashlight, my nigga.
He
like,
was
that
so
shit's
upset
crazy.
when he called me that day, y'all.
And then the crazy part about it is like, yo, you doing all that. Even if it's something in there, you can't see it anyway. So what you assault me like this for? Like,
we're back.
it was, I ain't gonna say it was rough. Hard part was like, before we got locked up, like, I had a job, car, apartment, you feel me? Like, side hustle, I was making custom shoes and selling t-shirts, a little pop out. Make it shake. One thing led to another, and you know what I mean, boom. Now a nigga back at the bottom. In the crib all day, every day. I can't even go outside. I can't even check the mail. I can't cut the grass. I can't stand on the fucking step.
You can't take the trash out.
I can't even take the trash out, bro. And like, I can't go out and look for a job. I got to put in job applications online. If I get an interview, I got to tell case manager, parole officer ahead of time, because they got to take me a job interview. And if I get an interview, I got to tell these people on the phone, yeah, I just got out of prison. I'm on the fucking box. Can I give your number to my case manager, my parole officer, so they can call you and confirm that I have an interview there? They don't even got their mind made up if they gonna hire me yet, not yet. And my PO like literally told me, like, you can't just go to the interview. I gotta talk to them, and they might not want to deal with all that if I call them. Like, yo, they might not want to deal with that. What you mean? I can't complain about it too much. It wasn't like it was forced on me. I chose to come home on the box. I chose to come home on the box because what nigga in prison say, man, hell no, I ain't going home 18 months early. Fuck that. I don't want to stay. I'm gone. I'm getting the fuck out of there. Okay, you can still get stabbed, get fucked up. You can still get caught with shit and have to go back to medium security with lifers and shit like that. Like, I'm getting the fuck out of there the first chance I get. You can get arguing with a CO and then boom, you in the cell with a nigga who ain't never coming home. Like, that shit is insane. And that shit over with now. So I kind of just been laying low in the crib, reconnecting and stuff, enjoying our time together, enjoying each other's company. I put in like 1,000,001 applications, and that shit, oh man, that shit's getting under my skin. I'm gonna get back to doing what I was doing, like making customs and stuff like that. Some way try to push a brand from, you know what I mean, in the crib, man. Trying to run it up without leaving the crib until I get a gig or whatever. And then, you know, hopefully if I get a job, I can start going outside and shit like that. I don't really want to go nowhere. I just want to go to the gym, go visit my grandparents, shit like that.
We have more content coming for you guys, but we're gonna spice it up. What
you mean spice it up? What you want to do?
I don't know. We gonna make some content.
Alright, we gonna make some content.
We didn't really do many videos in the house on our YouTube anyway.
It's like half and half.
Yeah. Like we have a date night tonight.
Yeah.
It's New Year's Eve, by the way.
Yeah, it's about to be lit.
It's another year with him. We've been together for 4 years now. To the ladies who are in relationships with men that are incarcerated, the only advice I would give to you is just try to be there. Like, be a listening ear. They have to adapt to the environment. So they have to be tough. They have to be aggressive. So if he's calling just angry and stuff like that, you just have to understand where someone who's incarcerated comes from. Be there for your partner, you know. Eventually they will come home. Things will be better. You got to be there for them. The video visits, the letters, phone calls. That's what helped people get through their time. Like, all that matters, the holidays that affects them the most. You got to be there for your spouse while they're incarcerated.
If a nigga was out here handling business, if a nigga was really standing
taking care
was taking care of home, and he was spending that bag, so don't catch amnesia when what comes with that, what happens. Like, don't let nobody guilt trip you either, though. Like, man, if that nigga wasn't shit before he got locked up, and he wasn't taking care of business, and then you don't hear a change in tone over the phone, and I ain't talking about jail talk, I'm talking about real talk. If a nigga tone don't get the change in, and you don't hear him sharpening up, and like he not showing you that he maturing as a man, man, don't let nobody guilt trip you into sticking around and shit, especially if it's one of them niggas that call you every motherfucking day. You got Cash App, can you send $25 to Kevonte? If he asking you to send $25 to Kevonte every day, Man, you might want to leave bro alone.
No.
He might come home and steal your little man PlayStation. He might pawn the motherfucking TV when he come home. We gonna try to go up from here, man.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Hit the notification bell.
We're out.
I think I found